Welcome to the weekly Turtle WoW News with Vrograg Radio Edition. I'm your news anchor orc, Vrograg Fishlayer, here to bring you all the top server news for the week of August 26, 2024. Let's get to it. I'm the orc, and here's the news. The team is buckling down with the patch on the horizon, so this week there were considerably fewer class change or new content teasers, but one thing finally made a return: my old friend, the bug tracker. Since the reinstatement of the bug tracker on the 24th, as of the time of this script just 2 days ago, 42 bug reports have already been made. For those that might have joined Turtle WoW recently, or forgot about this feature of Turtle WoW, the bug tracker is everyone's friend. It helps developers and players by bringing attention to bugs observed on the servers. From uncommon items not disenchanting into anything, to massive raid exploits, any bug can be reported. We as a community owe it to each other to make the game experience as smooth and fair as it can be, and the ancient 1.12 style vMangos client is notoriously buggy. So if you see something, say something. The Turtle team, as befitting their mascot animal, might take a while to get to it, but generally most posts get replied to. Make sure, if you make a report, to follow the posting guidelines and post as many pictures or videos as you can so that the team can replicate it and try to work on a solution. In related news this week, there was no changelog, due in part to the bug tracker only just coming back online. However, if you, like me, are the curious type, you can always preview things that might be on the next changelog by scanning the bug tracker. It never hurts to be better informed. Like I said before, news was slow. There were some images shared of sample models for buildings intended to be used in future content, but that was it. As to the upcoming patch itself, there is no official date on when it will be released as of yet. However, having been part of the Turtle WoW patch cycle myself a few times now, I can speculate that this vacuum of news could very well be the calm before the storm of news. So for now, stay vigilant. 1.17.2's announcement date is either soon, or the team had a week-long break. It's hard to know for sure. That is all we have for top news this week. Until next time, I've been Vrograg Fishlayer. Thank you for listening to Everlook Radio, and remember, the deadliest weapon is knowledge. Welcome to Market Watch Radio Edition for the week of August 26, 2024. I'm your market analyst, Vrograg Fishlayer. All our data is gathered from numbers provided by WowAuctions.net, the industry leader in auction house reports. I throw it all together to make indexes of various market sectors, as well as the S&V 200, an index of the 200 biggest and most influential commodities in the economy. Let's crunch the numbers. First to Telebim. The Alliance's S&V 200 lost only a few silvers, staying around the 5 gold 75 mark, while the Hordes lost a full gold, down from 9 gold 50 to 8 gold 50. This continues the trend from last week, where the Horde's major index was several gold higher than the Alliance's. Normally, following a variance this large, either index will start to normalize towards each other, but after 2 weeks of the Horde being 30% or more expensive than the Alliance, I think we might be witnessing something special. Of course, getting to what exactly it is a little hard to say. It could be more Horde raiders joining the scene, Horde having more active players, or even an Alliance conspiracy to siphon gold away from the Horde. I looked into the various market sector indexes for Telebim for more clues, and I did find something interesting. The Alliance enchanting market remained flat at 7 gold 20 valuation, while the Horde counterpart made a sudden leap from 7 gold 20 all the way to just over 10 gold. Obviously, those needing enchanting are those needing weapon oils and enchants on raiding gear, so there may be some weight to the Horde having simply more newly geared raiders, but again, it is hard to know for sure. I'll continue to keep an eye on the market variance as it develops. Now on to Nordinar. The S&V 200 for the oldest Turtle WoW server remained steady, only losing 9 silvers in a week, finishing at 9 gold 20. This is the third week in a row that the Nordinar S&V 200 has stayed below the 10 gold mark, and overall its price is showing stability and little inflation as of late. Other profession indexes of note were tailoring up 7%, enchanting grew 5% to 4 gold 30, and the Essence and Elements index showed strong futures climbing from 3 gold 1 to 3 gold 60, a 20% jump. The Essence and Elements Index are exactly what it sounds like. Things like Essence of Air and Elemental Water. These aren't strictly for any one profession, but are needed in a wide variety of recipes. They largely represent how profitable farming elementals can be, and it seems that as of late it has been profitable indeed. Many of the stocks that make that index showed little or marginal growth. Even Elemental Water, which is needed for frost protection potions, lost 10 silver of value to finish the week at 2 gold 50, which is still a pretty penny. The stocks that push the index's growth seem to be Essence of Air, needed in larger quantities for select enchants and crafted gear. It jumped in value by about a gold in a week to 6 gold 50. Elemental Earth, needed for nature protection potions and elemental sharpening zones, likewise grew a gold from 4 to 5 on average. The real interesting outlier here has been Essence of Earth, which, much like its aerial counterpart, is needed for enchants and gear recipes. It grew 20% just this week and finished at 4 gold 82. This plucky essence has been a real Cinderella story since its low in late May, where it bottomed out at 2 gold 75. Since then, it has been growing in leaps and bounds. It seems like this once-upon-time sleeper essence is a real moneymaker. So for those with the time and patience to farm elementals, essences seems like good gold for now. That's all the time we have for this week's Radio Market Watch. I hope you found some of the information here useful. Make sure to use wowauctions.net for all of your own market research. Remember to keep an eye on your coin, otherwise someone else will for you. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Welcome to Turtle Wow News' Community Bulletin, Radio Edition. I'm your host, Vrograg Fishslayer, here to bring you all the community news and updates on events going on in your community, for the player and by the community, for the week of August 26, 2024. To start things off, a few guilds requested a Turtle Wow News honorable mention, and it seems following last week's announcement of the Spanish Guild's Conquistadors, a few other international guilds had cause to celebrate, or perhaps a chance to hear me butcher their language. First up, congratulations to the Czechoslovak guild Kuvoj Blesk for getting down Cthulhu with a mere 26 raiders. No small feat for poking the old god in the eye. Stvela place, Kuvoj Blesk, kasim si na další vyšší úspěchy. I would also like to congratulate the Polish guild Perperohe Committive, who recently beat the likes of Nefarian for the first time recently. They have their sights set on AQ40 soon, but are looking for more Polish folk to fill their roster. So if you're interested in joining a guild with a 7 months pedigree, then look them up in the Polish language channel in the main Turtle Wow Discord. Dołącz do Perperowe Committive najlepsze polska gildia w Turtle Wow. And finally, in a language I am much more comfortable with, English, I'd like to finally congratulate Stormwind Opportunity League for finishing the Dregged Citadel of Naxxramas for the first time on August 20th. Nicely done. I look forward to your efforts in the Upper Tower of Karazhan soon. The week wasn't simply raider achievements though. The community always has events going on. Just last Thursday, Blacktooth Grin, the dark horde-loving villains of Turtle Wow, made a friendly visit to the Crossroads as part of their ongoing propaganda campaign. They handed out bags, armor, and weapons to those wishing to learn more about this guild's interesting political views, and I can assure you pinkies were probably harmed as part of the event. Keep an eye out for any more events from this organization. Coming up on the 31st, Silver Covenant is continuing a search for a binding fragment they need to banish some kind of evil that stalks the land. Details about the nature of this evil they seek to banish is sparse, but the event does look to be using a unique combat system. If you're curious to learn more, there will be a training the day previous. Good luck on your quest at Silver Covenant. Maybe kicking back and relaxing is more your vibe, and if that's so, then Horde role players are invited to join at Thunderbluff's finest bars for a casual event. If you bring your flyer with you for the event, you get a free beer. Contact Ahano for more details. The event will be happening on the 29th at 11 p.m. server time. Bottoms up, have a great time, but remember not to walk around Thunderbluff drunk. The last step can be a doozy. Whether it's events, pugs, or just general fun, Turtle Wow is more than a game, it's a community. So do your part in continuing that legacy by getting involved. I've been Vrograg Fishslayer, wishing you all a fun week on the server. Loktar Ogar.